Hey y'all, my name is Jennifer Alvarado. I'm a singer-songwriter originally from Hickory, North Carolina, and now I live part-time in Nashville trying to make it as a songwriter, and I tour all over the United States sharing my songs and playing out at places. I'm here to tell you about my latest EP project, Map of Broken Hearts, and I hope you will check it out. So Map of Broken Hearts actually came about kind of as a joke. I was writing all of these one-titled place songs like Colorado, Arcadia, Paris, and I was laughing with my co-writer at the time, one of my co-writers, and my co-writer that day, Molly Hanson, and I said, you know, I need to just create an album of just Map of Broken Heart songs, essentially. And thus the title of that album and the title track came to life. We wrote it that day. It's not all about broken hearts. It's just about the journey of love. And that's really what this project is. It's another growth project of getting back to sort of that 90s country feel roots that really defined who I was as a songwriter and helped me to fall completely in love with music. But you're also going to get some of the grunge elements that is just my style. I grew up listening to a lot of Alanis Morissette and Soundgarden and Nirvana and all of those classic bands that I felt like could just encompass exactly what they were feeling in their lyrics. And so that's what this album is to me. It really is a collection of my heart in different songs, different chapters in this 8-project song bank. So I really hope you'll check it out. I've had a lot of fun writing this. The writing process was a little bit different with this one. This is the first album project that I've actually had co-writers help me with. So there's 2 songs on there, Colorado and Map of Broken Hearts, that Molly and I wrote. And then I also did a cover song of the Proclaimers' 500 Miles, if you remember that from the 90s, because that was one of my very favorite songs as a child. And I slowed it down and made it more country ballad-esque, that it could be used for a wedding song. So it's not all sad songs. But yeah, it's one of those albums that just, I feel like it expresses me as an artist a little bit better than some of my previous projects. I've been recording music and releasing it since 2015, and I feel like with every single project, you get a little bit more clarity on who you are and a little bit closer to that sound and what you're wanting to put out. And I feel like these songs especially are a little bit more vulnerable than what I've done in the past. And that's why I love music. So check it out if you would. This project also has been different from the standpoint of I used 2 different producers. And one was for this song called My Daddy Doesn't Like You that I wrote for my husband. I actually released it near his birthday. And it's a very true to life song about my parents' disapproval of him, but he's a good sport. And My Daddy Doesn't Like You was produced by Jesse Savio of Savio Productions in Nashville. It was the very first project that I've ever done with him, and I love it. It's way more bluesy than some of the other songs, but it fits with that song, and I love it. And I feel like it captures some of those really classic sounds that I used to love with classic rock music. So definitely check that one out. And the rest of the project was produced by my longtime producer, Ricky Rodriguez of Baumhouse Studios in Morganton, North Carolina. I've worked with him for over 10 years at this point. We pretty much know what the other's thinking. And I feel like with every single project, it just comes through even faster and clearer, and I love that about it. So this project, definitely, it's taken a little bit. I took about a year to put this together, just because I wanted it to be, honestly, I wanted it to be the best it could be, and I feel like it's strong, and it's even more defining of who I am as an artist and who I am as a songwriter. Thank you for listening. Thank you for checking this out. And I invite you to check out my website at jenniferalvarado.com. There is tour dates on there if you want to come see me out on the road. I would love that. I would love to meet you. There's also links to other music, videos, all that kind of stuff. Also check out my socials at Jennifer Alvarado Music on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all those things. But thanks so much for hanging out with me and getting to know me as an artist, but also this project, Map of Broken Hearts, that's out right now.